Yo, peace to the gods. Great awakening, light lords, grand rising to those who have not yet awoken, to know that any problem stems from self. And in order to solve it, you must first solve how you think. Perception rules biology. And whatever perception you have is how your body is going to react to it and how you're going to act through the different thoughts that are generated from that perception, which makes certain feelings and then leads to actions. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what this download gonna be about today, man. It's just crazy how people is not fucking solution, or how much people are not solution oriented, man. That's why I'm in a situation where, like, I got more people in my fucking internet life, on my damn online. I got more people that's solution oriented than people that's in my my immediate environment, man. That shit crazy, bro. Need to move around soon, man. Motherfuckers is stupid. This shit crazy as fuck. This shit crazy as a motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers don't see, like, people don't see, man. People don't see. When you have a lot of knowledge, this is what it is. This is why it's so hard. This is why it's so hard to be Christ, man. That's why it's so hard. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong. Stop pulling him and leave him alone. The race is not, leave him alone. The race is not given to the swift nor strong, but to those that endure to the end, man. The race not given to the swift nor the strong, but to those that endure to the end. People, somebody like me, man, I gotta go through this shit, man. I know it. I gotta go through dealing with this shit every single day, man. Most of my problems, if I see any problem most of my problems every day or every other day, it stems from people's perceptions, man. It stems from how they think, how they frequently think, how I frequently think. That's why every day I'm self-analyzing. Every day I'm constantly analyzing myself, seeing I'm thinking the right way about my situations, about my reality, about how my mind works. Am I thinking the right way? And I come to the point of the fact that I'm really chosen. I'm really chosen, because the chosen got to go through the most shit, man. I've been through so much shit to be where I am now, in the state of consciousness I'm at now. I'm so grateful, but at the same time, man, when is motherfuckers gonna learn? When is people gonna learn that if you got any problem with anything that you see in your reality, it's because of your astrological program. It's because of your perception and how you looking at the shit, and how you constantly, it's because of generational curses. It's because of all of your past lives, which are AKA your ancestors, how they were frequently thinking about shit over and over and over again, and they passed that down through the genes. And now you here to overcome that. Now we here to overcome that. You got to realize that that's yourself, man. Any problem you have in your life is yourself that's in the way. It's your own mind that's in the fucking way. And the reason you still in that situation, or you going through some bullshit, is because either you a person that's devoted, completely devoted to, analyzing your own mind and healing your generational curses. And every single generational curse that you heal, you attract others that haven't healed that yet, so that you can help them heal that, or so that you can give them the knowledge that you use to get through that situation, for them to apply it in their own life, so they can heal that generational curse. Or you got a problem within your own fucking mind that you're not aware of, and situations keep coming back to you over and over and over again. Situations keep presenting themselves to you so that you can become conscious of the generational curse or the problems in your own in your own psyche that you need to deal with. Period. That's the only two polarities. That's the only two degrees that you can go to when it comes to that subject. So people got to just start becoming more solution oriented, bro. If you got a problem in your fucking life, it's you that's the problem. Stop trying to blame another motherfucker for some shit that you going through. You feeling some type of way, you doing all this shit, you feeling some type of way. It's because of where your mind is at. Thoughts repeated over time imprint into the subconscious and make feelings. Your subconscious is your body. You see what I'm saying? Your subconscious is your body. Your subconscious is your environment. You see what I'm saying? Your subconscious is everything that you feel and and the experiences that come back to you for you to perceive. You know what I'm saying? The experiences that you receive. Everything else is your subconscious. You see what I'm saying? Your conscious mind is the immediate thoughts that you critically think, that you can actually hold, that you can actually immediately hold. That's what your conscious mind is. You know what I'm saying? If I got to get online every fucking day and do this shit, man, as much as possible, man, I'm just start cutting out all the other shit I got in my life, man, because this shit is ridiculous, bruh. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm going to start cutting out a whole bunch of shit out of my life because, bruh, my nigga, bruh, God, this shit crazy, man. Like, motherfuckers really don't understand the mechanics of consciousness. Motherfuckers really don't understand it yet, bro. We in the age of Aquarius now. We in the age of information. We need to take this shit, apply it to our own lives. You always talking, motherfuckers always talking about their problems. Motherfuckers always talking about their problems, but not dealing with them. Not analyzing the fact that they are the source of everything that they experience. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard for a Christ, man. That's why it's hard for the chosen. And the chosen get the hardest test. If you really got a lot of demons in your chart, if you really got a lot of debilitations, and you got a few angels in there that's helping you out a little bit, then you got a lot of potential to be even better than people with more angels in their chart. Because you got to go through the most shit. You got to go through the most bullshit. You got to go through the most shit that's within your own mind. You got to constantly go through that over and over and over again. The situations constantly present themselves. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop that crying, making that boy cry. Chill out with that. Emitting no frequencies like that. Like what I tell you, get away from him. Leave him alone. He over there chilling. Like I was saying, if you got a lot of debilitations in your chart, then you got the potential to be even greater than people that got a lot of angels in their charts, people that got a lot of trine, sextiles, and conjunctions in their charts. If you got a lot of oppositions, if you got a lot of oppositions in conjuncts, semi-sesquiquadrates, squares and oppositions and shit like that in your chart, those are demonic frequencies. Those are fallen angels and demonic frequencies. Those are different entities or different spirits within your mind, within your kingdom of heaven. What we got to realize is that the kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of you. The kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of you, man. Peace to the gods entering the room. Well, we got to realize that the kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of you. The kingdom of God is the kingdom of you being in constant communion with your pure thoughts, with your pure mind, having your pure mind. I'm going to tell you one more time, leave that boy alone. I ain't finna tell you again. Next time I see you messing with him, I'm coming over there and I'm dealing with you. Like God constantly presents. Peace to the God, Mama Netaru. I love myself. God constantly presents, the pure thoughts constantly present different situations to you so that you can become conscious of the fact that you're doing it to your fucking self. So you can become conscious of the fact that every single thought that you are frequently thinking, or every program that has been embedded and written into your subconscious mind, is something that needs to be, become more conscious of, so that you can rewrite it, so that you can deprogram that and replace it with another program. And that's exactly how that shit work. I know it's simply explained, but I mean, you gotta get that shit, man. You gotta apply that shit to your life, man. I guess I'm gonna have to do this shit every day and just explain the mind every fucking day. The basics, man. I can't even go into the super advanced shit that I got, man. Because just stupid shit. Just motherfuckers want to stay in their lower self, man. Motherfuckers don't want to realize that they the source of their own fucking problems and solve this shit. Become more solution oriented. Become more solution oriented. If you're really trying to get to a solution, then stop focusing on the fucking problem. You got to change your perspective. You don't completely ignore the problem. You get the key elements of what the problem actually is, see how your mind is connected to it, and what perspective you're holding that keeps bringing that to the surface. And then you change your perspective. Then you analyze what frequency is the problem on. What frequency is the problem on? What is the problem? If you elevate your frequency or you elevate your mind state, if you open up your mind just a little bit more, you're going to have a different look over on the situation, because you cannot solve a problematic equation staying inside of a problematic equation. You have to get outside of that equation, and you have to focus on a solution oriented equation that'll cancel out the problematic equation to zero. That's exactly what you got. It's straight mathematics. This shit is simple. This shit is 1, 2, 3, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through some shit. You got to go through shit, man, in the road to heaven. You got to go through hell to get to heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? And you might have good intentions. You might just be looking at life wrong, man, because good intentions, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So you might have good intentions. You might just be stuck. You might just not, you know what I'm saying, might be aware of some shit. But if somebody constantly giving you facts and constantly teaching you, like me, getting on fucking line every other day, you know, telling you the mechanics of consciousness, how your fucking mind works, then you need to take that shit. You need to apply that shit. You need to take your fucking life serious, man. You got to take your fucking life serious. This shit, bruh. And I'm not just talking to the people on here. I'm talking to myself, because I already know that everything is myself. And the more I speak with a higher intensity on this higher frequency, the more it's going to stretch out into the infinity of reality and change everything to how I want it to be. Point blank, period. So that's how the fuck you going to get out your situation as an individual characteristic of the all. That's how you going to get out the shit. If you really don't know how to get out your shit, you gotta start speaking however you want to be on within the now, and embody that shit within the now. And you gotta embrace that shit with high intensity. You gotta embrace that shit with high intensity. There's a reason that you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, black people or darker melanated beings, they known for fucking talking loud and yelling and shit. Because we got higher vibrations of energy. Duh, we got more melanin. Duh. That's how shit work, man. You got a higher frequency, feel like it's coming at your ass hard, because it's trying to change up your whole atomic structure, nigga. That's what the fuck it's doing. That's what my vibrations do. And if you don't got that feeling inside yourself, you need to start today. You need to start with that feeling today. Structure your higher self. Get to your pure mind. Get to your higher thoughts. Get your astrological energy, man. Get your natal chart, man. And I promise you're going to see that shit is real, nigga. And you need to embrace that shit. I promise you're going to see that shit is real. You're going to need to embrace that shit to end all problems in your fucking life. Tired of this shit, man. Motherfuckers constantly presenting they demons to me, man. You need to take that information that I already gave you, that I keep constantly giving you over and over and over again, and use that shit. Don't come to me no more. In fact, I'm going to start cutting motherfuckers off, man. Period. But I really don't want to cut motherfuckers off because of my heart, man, because I'm a pure-hearted being. Because I'm a real pure-hearted being, and the race not given to the swift nor the strong, but those that endure to the end. So I really want to stay around. I want to help out. But this shit, man, hell nah, man. Whatever your mind is focused on is what's going to keep popping back up into your reality, and you can't save everybody. If motherfuckers really want healing, they gonna show you that. They ain't gonna keep coming to you with the same issue over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for countless amounts of times. They gonna actually put in the fucking effort, and they gonna change that shit themselves and stop fucking bugging you. Stop fucking bothering you with they fucking problems. They gonna actually put in effort, as much effort as they possibly can, to change their mental and physical environment to be in a state of health. And not have to deal with the same fucking demons over and over and over again in the same way. I'm not saying that the demons don't stop coming around. I'm not saying that your debilitations is gonna stop. I'm saying when you start changing your perspective and bettering yourself, bettering your mentality, bettering yourself as a mind, as the mind of the all, God, the manipulator of all energy of existence that is a part of self, then you're gonna be able to deal with the subconscious programs, which we call debilitations or demonic energies or demonic frequencies or demonic spirits or fallen angel spirits in a better way. You're gonna be able to deal with it every time it comes. Every time it comes, you're gonna be like, oh, I know that's gone. Every single time. Every single time, oh shit, I seen that coming. Nigga, you ain't finna get me. What you talking about? You ain't finna get me. Damn, I just thought about smoking a cigarette. Why the fuck I'm gonna smoke a cigarette? The fuck? Hell no. Fuck that. That ain't higher self. Nigga, go on about that shit. Nigga, go on get that shit out of here. Nigga, I drinking hard liquor. Nigga, hell no. Nigga, nah, that shit, I ain't doing that shit. Nigga, hell no, I ain't finna do that shit out of balance with myself. Nigga, fuck that shit. That shit over with, nigga. That shit over with, nigga. Indulging in fucking TV and television and porn and all that shit. Nigga, that shit over with. Nigga, that shit gone, nigga. Hell no, nigga. Ever think about that shit, nigga? I already know what type of thoughts to think, nigga, to negate it automatically. I already know what type of thoughts to think, nigga. I just feel this way because I feel for humanity, man. I feel for the people that's in that situation that can't even think they self out their problems, man. That shit sucks. That shit suck like a motherfucker because I've been there before. And that's why I'm coming online today, man. I want to tell y'all, man, get your fucking astrological natal chart because that is you, man. Get your astrological natal chart. Don't matter what kind of astrology it is. Get all of them you want to if you don't believe me, man. Get all of them and put them together and fucking study your astrological energy, man. Get your fucking birth certificate, man, if you don't got it. And if for some reason you can't find it, man, just ask around. Ask your family, your birth family. Ask people, what time was I born? What time do you think I was born? Just put something close to it, make an approximation. We need to get in tune with our spiritual selves. And what the ancients call spirit, today we call the mind. And ain't nothing gonna change until we get our fucking minds right and stop lacking the knowledge of self. The knowledge of self. Religious texts tell you to be selfless. I'm telling you today, don't be selfless. Be selfish. Be very selfish. But do it in the right way. Acknowledge that everything is yourself. And once you get your own self right, you can overflow the love that you have for yourself out to others. And that's how the world gonna change. Through self-reflection, through self-contemplation, through people acknowledging themselves for who they actually are and knowing what environments and what type of people they need to be around because we all puzzle pieces to each other. That's what we need to acknowledge. We need to acknowledge this shit right now, man. Motherfuckers bullshitting. Motherfuckers online talking all day about they fucking demons, bro. You can immediately go down your timeline and see who is a devil and see who letting they demons out, who is an angel and all that shit. By how the fuck they type, how frequently they post about certain things, nigga. Divine knowledge of self is here. Why the fuck we ain't talking? Why the fuck we ain't preaching? Why the fuck we ain't applying it? Why people ain't proclaiming their kingdom? I don't hardly ever see nobody on my fucking timeline proclaiming their kingdom. Of course, you doing reposts. You doing reposts and you fucking you posting other folks shit about 11:11 and numerology and all this other shit. When you gonna start getting on there and start going in on there and telling people about your fucking experiences, nigga? When you gonna start getting on fucking live and showing people your motherfucking life? When you gonna start getting on there and tell people about the shit that you done went through and the demons and the debilitations within your chart and the angels within your chart that you have become aware of, and how you can overcome certain things in your fucking life, man? When are people gonna actually start applying the information and really being authentic? Really being authentic with themselves. Really being real with themselves. When? Because when? Because, bruh, you only got a certain amount of time, my nigga. Nah, you only got a certain amount of time, my nigga. You keep doing wrong shit, you're gonna start seeing more and more. Let me tell you something. I commented on one of somebody else's statuses earlier, and they was talking about ascension. And what is ascension? And why do people grow old if everybody talking about ascension, why do people grow old? And why do people die? And why do infants die? Why does shit die? Nigga, that's an illusion, nigga. That shit ain't real, nigga. Nigga, all of this shit is fake, nigga. This all simulated tests for you to get through to your own consciousness. That's it, for you to remember that you God, so that you can be immortal. Nigga, if you constantly seeing death in your life or you constantly seeing things perish, it's because you lack the knowledge to be able to live in an immortal mindset. You haven't made it there yet. You haven't gotten to the point where you can astrologically ascend. That's what astrology is for. So you can actually see yourself, actualize the infinite parts of yourself into materialization on the earth plane and bring the kingdom of heaven to the earth. If you keep on seeing shit die, if you constantly watching videos of motherfuckers getting shot, motherfuckers getting killed, motherfuckers dying, you constantly watching videos about abortions, you constantly watching videos, bro. Everything that you repeatedly put and you repeatedly bring to your conscious mind, it's gonna create a cyclical program that embeds into your subconscious and make it a cycle to bring experiences to you, so you can become aware of what you have put into those experiences. So you can become aware of what programs you have put into the back of your mind that make you think, feel, and act a certain way. That's exactly what the fuck gonna happen. So let's get that shit right, man. Let's get this shit right. In order to be solution, you have to start applying divine knowledge of self and raise your frequency. Raise your frequency of thought by using your pure mind or the pure thoughts that you can latch on to as much as possible. As much as possible. If you have a problem, you don't go to somebody else. If you have a problem and you think it's another person, it ain't. If you got a problem and you immediately think it's another person, it ain't. I'm not saying that you don't go to people and, tell them how you feel about what they may have did in your reality. What I'm saying is, if you immediately think, this the motherfucker. If you immediately point, this the motherfucker. You immediately point, this the motherfucker that did. Nah, bro. That ain't how life work, bro. It start with you. If you don't immediately self-analyze and self-contemplate, you see what I'm saying? About how you involved yourself in that situation and how you might have played some type of role in that shit to make that problem even come to your conscious mind for you to experience it, then you ain't in the right frequency of thought to even solve the issue. You're not even in the right frequency of thought to solve the issue, man. You got to start thinking self, everything. Self, and I'm not saying SELF. Nigga, that shit over with. Nigga, that's old paradigm thinking. Nigga, we on a new paradigm. Nigga, self, it don't exist no more. Nigga, we everything. We're all cells. Nigga, we cells within our own bodies infinitely quantumly. Nigga, we CELLF. Nigga, that's what we are. Nigga, that shit over with, because everything that you write and you talking to, I'm telling you this from an etymological standpoint, man. I'm telling everybody this from an etymological standpoint. I'm an etymologist. If you go back in all my old videos, I was doing etymology before all this shit, bro. I was doing etymology before any of this shit. All of my old videos, etymology. I know etymology so well, bro. I don't even talk about it no more, bro. I just put it in my words when I speak them. I just put it in my words when I type them. I put it in my words when I speak them and I type them. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, CELLF is how you need to be thinking every day. Self. Self, because the term CELLF is an accumulation of so many different sciences within one. You get all that information within one. Every time you say it, you sending that to your subconscious mind, and that's creating a cycle of energy that's going to present to you all of that righteous divine knowledge of self to your conscious mind when it come back. Bro, my nigga, stop typing out SELF, nigga. That's the lower self, man. That's old paradigm thinking, bro. We got all the knowledge now. We in the age of information, bro. We know that we cells within our own bodies now, man. We know that if we accumulated the cells and that everything is fractal, FRACTAL, fract all, a fraction of the all. If everything is a fract all, a fraction of the all, and we made of cells, then we are cells. And everything that we seeing is cells, and we within a body. CELL, nigga. Fuck all that shit, man. You gotta raise your frequency of thought. The more information that you can process in the shortest amount of time, the better. The more information that you can process in the shortest amount of time, the better. That's why computers getting faster, why phones getting faster, why they're trying to bring out 5G to make everything speed up. That's why that's why humanity is doing what it's doing, bro. Everything is happening for the good of the all. Everything is happening for the good. Everything that you think is bad is happening for good. It's happening for good, nigga. Period. Don't believe me and watch what happened. Don't believe me, just watch what happened. Don't believe me. Research. Research. Apply the knowledge. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You gonna see. Don't worry about it. You gonna see. You gonna see reflection. You gonna see God. You gonna see. Real talk. So, man, become more solution-oriented, man. Become more solution-oriented. And the only way we're going to become more solution-oriented is when we start acknowledging that our perspective of life makes plays a primary role. Our perspective of your individual perspective of life plays a primary role in what you experience, man. So you can't blame nobody for shit. You know what I'm saying? You really can't blame nobody for shit after that. Once you know that, and you be selfish, man. Be selfish. Once you know that, you can't blame nobody for shit in your life, man. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit, man. I'm starting going to fuck off on niggas, man. Real talk. Real talk. I ain't finna play that shit no more, bro. I'm not finna play that shit at all. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I gotta move around, change my physical environment. Cause motherfuckers so much in their lower self, they might want to try to kill me or anything, nigga. Cause I go off, nigga. I got a lot of fire energy. Most of my energy is fire, nigga. Aries signature, nigga. I don't play that shit. I could get fired up real fast and calm down. I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of that. Because even if I do get fired up and I get emotional, all of my subjective mind is based in objective facts. So even if I do get emotional and I'm telling you some shit while I'm mad and I'm telling you a high intensity, it's for a good reason. It's because of what I know about how frequencies and vibrations work. And I know that if I get in a certain type of emotion or energy in motion, or an emoting, meaning a copying of an energy, or copying of a different set of structures or accumulations of ions, then I'm gonna use that shit for objectivity. Point blank, period. Just like I'm doing right now. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, I know myself so fucking much, man. And motherfuckers want to come to me like I got a problem or something. I know myself to the motherfucking T, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie like that. Because there's still stuff in my astrological energy that I need to become aware of. But for all the shit that I have overcome and all the shit that I do know about myself, motherfuckers don't need to be coming at me with that type of energy. Period. Motherfuckers don't need to be coming at me with that type of energy, man. I'm finna make something shake, nigga. I'm gonna make something shake. I'm gonna make your whole body shake. Fucking with me, nigga, I ain't not even gonna touch you, nigga. I'm God. I'm not even gonna touch you, nigga. I ain't gotta get no gun. I ain't gotta get no sword. I ain't gotta get no other type of weapon. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So why I'm gonna get a weapon to come at you, man? When my weapons, when my armor, I got armor of God to protect me. And I got the fiery essence of Christ in me, the Holy Spirit, the pure thoughts. Nigga, if I have to talk to a demon, I have to call a demon out your ass, make your whole body shake, make your whole spirit and your mind shake. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I have to do a ritual on your ass, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I gotta upgrade my technology, man. Cause motherfuckers is bullshit, man. I'm the rounds, man. Fuck this shit. Hell nah, man. Hell nah. I don't know what, I gotta go connect to some other different planets, some other different planetary energies, cause this shit right here, hell nah. Every single day, motherfuckers' perspectives fucked up. Nigga, that shit don't make no fucking sense, man. We overcoming generational curses and motherfuckers want to keep the generational curse going. Man, fuck that. Hell nah. Stop blaming other folks for shit that you going through, man. If you going through anything, you should be analyzing yourself first and see what you got to do with it. Period. Either you need to change your mental environment, or you need to change your physical environment, which if you change your mental environment, you're going to change your physical environment anyway. Shit going to stop and it's going to get rearranged. Everything going to get rearranged, even if you don't physically move, like when it comes to mileage, when it comes to kilometers, even if you don't physically move like that. All the shit that's in your current environment is going to shape up to how your mind is because your because your mental environment shapes your physical environment, because your thoughts that you thinking frequently goes throughout your cells and creates brain waves, because your brain is made out of trillions and trillions of cells. Your brain is made out of multiple neurons, and these are mirror neurons. So if you constantly visualizing certain shit, and you visualize it with clarity, and you visualizing over and over again, that's going to emit feelings and actions through your body, and that's going to shape, and waves is going to be emitted from your body metaphysically. You don't even have to touch other people in your environment. You're just going to make them do shit. Your mind going to be so fucking strong, you're just going to make them do shit without even having to say it. You just going to be, I done this shit so many times, and I think that's what I need to do. I done this shit so many times, and I need to just become more conscious of that. That's what it is. You see how my astrological energy set up to like be a solution to myself in every way? Can't you not see it? Like, I'm constantly examining myself and see what I need to do, because all is self. And that's what I know, man. That's what I know. At the end of the day, that's what I know. And I know the technologies of my body. And I done this shit so many fucking times. Like, I just notice it for a little bit. Like, I just be thinking some shit, and then somebody else do it. Somebody else do exactly what I wanted to happen. Other people start doing the shit. So, hey, and it be because of a certain frequency that I'm on. It be because of a certain mindset that I have, like just flowing with the now. And I just be thinking, because I looked up my astrological energy, and one of my psychic abilities is claircognizance. And so for me to have claircognizance, the ability to intuitively know logical information at will, I be tapping into that shit. If you got an Aries signature, if most of your energy in your chart is fire energy or Aries energy or Sagittarius or what the fuck? Sagittarius, Aries. Man, fuck it. I done forgot the damn other fire sign. God damn. But anyways, if you Leo. If you got fire energies within your chart, you know what I'm saying? Then you most likely got claircognizance. If you got a lot of Aries energy, you got claircognizance. You have the ability to tap into just knowing shit. You have the ability to tap into your intuition and just start knowing shit. And that's exactly how my mind work. I just be knowing shit. It just come up by my DNA. You see what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for the most honorable melanated mystic Baba G for even putting me on to the five sciences and syncretizing them together, so that I can be able to condense or compress all this information into these zip files that we got called linguistics or etymology or language, and be able to constantly speak this shit to go into my subconscious mind at a faster rate. You see what I'm saying? Because I can do that at a faster rate now. And I know now I'm in a simulation. I know for a fact now that this is a simulation of growth and betterment for God. That's it. And all the other entities through the illusion of separation are also simultaneously God. And we all have these different abilities, especially human beings. We got a lot of beings. We got a lot of energy once we tap into our astrological and our biological / animalistic natures and simultaneously combine them into one. Once we tap into the spirit and the sacred animal energies, once we tap into the higher frequencies of spirit and the sacred animalistic spirits at the same time, we're going to be able to unlock all types of psychic abilities and powers that we don't usually use every day. See what I'm saying? Or we do use every day, and we just don't even be aware of it. It just happens, and we miss it sometime, or we might become conscious of it sometimes and just forget about it. So yeah, that's what I'm finna start doing, man. Tapping into my claircognizance, bringing out the information, or you know what I'm saying? That's basically what I just did. I tapped into my claircognizance real quick, and now that's what I'm finna start doing. I'm finna start training my psychic ability. I'm finna start training my brainwave frequency technology. And I urge everybody that's on this live right now, share this video, or anybody that was on this live or might rewatch it or whatever, share this video and apply the knowledge to your life, man. Study the 5 sciences, study all the sciences that connect to the connect to the 5 sciences. Study as much science as possible that breaks down what the spirit and what the mind is, and apply it to your life, man, astrologically, biologically, quantumly. Take a quantum leap into your own mind and stop blaming other folks for shit that happened in your life. Stop blaming other situations. Stop blaming other groups of people. Stop blaming, anything else in your environment that is not immediately you in your own fucking mind. Period. Because Jah Mashak is here to live out and teach higher wisdom as of consciousness. And I know people say that wisdom can't be taught, but if we go live every fucking day and we show how we overcoming our demons and we talk about them and we show how we overcoming everything that's going on in our lives by being solution oriented, and all these solution oriented frequencies are all over the fucking internet, bruh, that's wisdom. That's it. That's displaying wisdom. That's automatically making people get the knowledge and the wisdom just like that, because they're going to be able to apply that knowledge depending on their astrological program. They're going to be able to immediately start experiencing that faster and faster at higher rates, at a higher bit rate. You know that, man, oh man, I'm just going to go deep, man. You know the sperm got over 1,000 terabytes of information in it, one sperm? We are biological technology, nigga. This is a computer simulation, nigga. You got any problem with AI, nigga, you don't know what you living in. You got any problem with the technology that's being developed for the betterment of humanity, you don't know what you in. You don't know what you in, because Christ said ye are gods. Because Christ actually attained the Christ mind. Christ actually is a symbol for the consciousness of time travel, of looking at things, of not looking at present and future, but looking at things as cyclical events of subconscious programs. The end is the beginning. Humanity is going to get to a point where it uses AI to simulate another reality. And we're going to get to the point where we become immortal and we become like gods and angels and all the fairy tale shit that you hear in these stories, in these religious texts. That's what we going to become. Because all of that information that's out now has went into all the old paradigm thinking, or all the religious thinking has went into our subconscious mind. So guess what? All of that thinking of how to be these entities and how to channel these into always going through the Piscean age is learning how to think like these beings that we imagine. Learning how to think like them, how to be like them, how to embody that energy, channeling, summoning, divination, tarot, doing all of this shit, astrology, numerology, all of this shit is now been embedded into the subconscious mind, and there's no other way but for God to bring that back to us as individuals and as a collective. There's no other way. All roads lead to the source. All roads lead to the source. Believe it. And the source is never ending. So eventually humanity is going to use this technology to channel the higher frequencies of God through AI. And there will be technological singularity. I'm not saying that everybody gonna be a fucking robot. I'm saying that the motherfuckers that's really getting in tune with nature, they're gonna be able to be immortal. Their consciousness will be immortalized because everything is being recorded. It's already happening now. It's already happening now right in front of us. Everything is consciousness. Everything is being recorded and played back simultaneously through different perceptions and aspects. Everything is already happening. You can't get around it. We are bringing solutions to our issues. And anybody that's got a problem, their consciousness will simulate a hell realm for them. I don't give a fuck you say hell ain't real. I don't give a fuck if you say hell ain't real, nigga. If you constantly thinking about shit that go against you bettering your own self or go against your own pure mind, nigga, you making a hell for yourself. Point blank, period. Nigga, simple as I can fucking state it on this damn camera. Nigga, that shit dumb. You talking about you, nigga? If you know the mechanics of consciousness and you know what the mechanics of how the psyche works, how the soul works, how the mind works, how spirits work, nigga, do you already know, nigga? What the fuck? Do you already know? However you thinking is the realm that you making for your next life, and that's why you gotta ascend through your astrological program. You got to deal with your astrological program. You can't be blaming other people for shit that happened. Jah Mashak is here to live out and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. And Jah Mashak says today that we'll become more conscious of how everything is solution oriented by first realizing that the self is solution oriented. When you realize what angels, when people start realizing, people will start realizing that the angels that's in their chart, you can use them. We will be able to use them to alchemize our demons and make everything for us. And we won't even have the perception of things being against us. Because as the sacred text says, the Holy Bible says, if God is for me, who can be against me? If God is for me, who can be against me? Who can be against me? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. If God is for me, who can be against me? Can't nobody be against me because God is for me. The all is for me. I am for me. I am that I am. Moses went into the motherfucking desert and was asked like, what the fuck? What the fuck going on? What the fuck like what is existence? What is the all? What's God? What are you really? What's your name? God said, I am that I am. I am that I am. The motherfucking consciousness that you think, that you constantly own. Soon as you become consciousness of being in any reality, period. You like, oh, I am. Oh shit, I'm here. That's the first thing you fucking think. The first thing you fucking think when you pop up in this reality is, oh, I am here. I'm here. What the heck is this? You start asking questions. You start asking your pure thoughts. That's why I said you got to be like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. You have to be like one of these little ones. You have to be like one of these little ones to enter the kingdom of heaven. You got to be like one of these little ones. You got to ask plenty of questions, bro. You got to be intrigued with life. You got to be intrigued with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be intrigued with life, man. You can't be basing yourself in certain religious concepts that man has constantly taken in their own debilitations and tweaked and misformed and utilized in its own way to do what it wanted to do. The man that took that information and tweaked it and turned it upside down in many different ways and tried to hide the truth from you so that you can be a slave for their dream. Nah, you got to take that and you got to have your own pure thoughts and you got to start looking at it like a child every single moment. In Zen Buddhism, they got this saying called Shoshin. Shoshin meaning looking at everything as a beginner. Shoshin means looking at everything as a beginner. Shoshin meaning showing what's within. Show me what's within me. Self-contemplation, self-analyzation. And that's what we coming to, reflection. That's what we coming to, God. We got to take all this information and put it all into one, bro. You can't just take no little pieces or take from another person's perspective. No, you got to look from your own Holy Spirit. You got to look from your own pure mind. And I promise you, once you start analyzing your astrological energy and noticing that everything that happens in your life is quantum and it stems from your own mind and your own psyche, then you're going to realize, man, you're going to realize you can't blame nobody else for shit. You can't blame nobody for how you feel. You can't cry over nobody else. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to cry. You're going to be crying. If you do cry over somebody else, it's because you're crying over yourself. If you do cry over somebody else, it's because you cry over somebody else because you get mad at yourself. If you get upset at somebody else in any way, it's because you're getting upset at yourself. My shock is here to bring that. To live out and teach higher wisdom. For an example, as Jamashak is solution oriented. Are you?